Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a very rainy couple of days, but we got a lot growing on in the garden, so why don't we go out there and take a look and maybe have a hint or two of a future project. So hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna start over here at my cuttings. What I want to show you is you can see that in these willow trees here all the leaves have died, but I'll come down here and show you there's new growth. I'm going to pull one up, show you the roots on it. Now these are trees, and actually I'm going to pot these one by one. Now the bushes, the forsythias and the dapple willows, I'm going to put several cuttings in each pot. Here's the forsythias. I don't know if you can see real close, but they're getting little nodules on them. Look at another one in here. Pull out one by itself. I don't know if I can. Yep. Same thing on that one. I'll come over here and look. Now these are the dapple willows, and they too have their leaves dying back. But this is one of the corkscrew willow trees, and it already has roots. Let's see if I can get down here and get one of just the dappled willows. Yeah, they are starting to form roots too. Not quite as much as the trees are, but I am going to definitely get these potted up here really soon. And that is for another project, but I won't give that away quite yet. And yeah, my dirty little foot. So hold on and we'll go find something else to look at. Okay, there's Mark's project potatoes, and they have just absolutely sprung forth. Take a look out through there. Those are the green beans. See, there's 2 rows of green beans, 2 rows of yellow beans. There's the sunflowers. And we have okra coming up here on the ends. Now, I did go through between the rows with the weed whacker and quickly weeded that. But yeah, it's time to get down in there plant by plant. Let's see, these guys are more acorn squash. The center part here is more yellow summer squash and zucchini squash. And then down here in the corner we have some butternut squash going here. Yeah. But this is just our extras garden. Like I said, you know, with everything going on in the world, certainly wouldn't hurt to have a little extra. Okay, this is the Chubb's tomato bed. And, oh, I just got a bug in my eye. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry. But, got all of these little guys, and they're just absolutely going to take this bed over. But what I really came over here to show you was the garlic. We did come through here and get all the scapes cut off. And we'll come down here and look at the bottom. Now the bottom leaves are starting to die back. And you want to wait until there's 2 or 3 of those that have died back. And it looks like we're right about 1 on most of the plants. Yeah, I believe so. On most of them there's 1. But it is not going to be very long. We're just about to the middle of June. So it is getting to be time to be watching really close, because as soon as, like I said, 2 or 3 leaves come off the bottom, then it's time to pull it. And then my front porch should be covered in garlic. Okay, we're just going to take a quick peek down in here at the onions. You can see some of these guys are getting really, really big. Yeah. Oh, there's some really big ones down in the red onions. Hold on and we'll head down there. Come down in here and show you all these really nice red onions. Some of these guys are getting really pretty big too. There's a really big one back in that back corner. I don't know if you can see back there. I can't reach quite that far, but yeah, these guys are really, really taking off. And the bed next to it, this is the one that I planted the acorn squash in, and you can see the little birdies have been in here taking their little dust baths. All of these little divots, but they haven't dug anything up. I'm not really worried about it, but they really do like to roll around in all that good fresh dirt. And we'll come up in here and check in on these squash. These are the zucchini squash. You can see there are nice little squash in here, and they are just absolutely covered in blooms. Get down and see what the world looks like to a squash plant. Okay, we are over here in Mark's pet project, his corn plot, and you can see there are plenty of corn in here. Now, we did come through early this morning, and the back 6 rows we replanted anything that didn't come up with a 70-day to maturity corn. Now, the front 5 rows we're going to do in about 2 days with a 68-day. But yeah, there wasn't very much that didn't come up. I only used maybe a handful when I walked down through there. But yeah, really excited to have the corn coming up. They look very, very happy. So yeah, we'll come back through here in 2 days and do the front 5 rows with some 68-day to germination corn. And then we're going to pretty much call it planted. Now, Mark did say something a little bit about maybe thinning a little of it down, but we'll see how it comes up. And that's going to be probably about all, except for weeding it once or twice before it gets too tall. And it pretty much would take care of itself from this point. Okay, so I started to walk away and I got to thinking, no, the corn isn't going to completely take care of itself, because we will come in about the time it hits 18 inches tall and hit it with more nitrogen, and then right as it tassels, we'll do it again. So yeah, I just kind of got ahead of myself a little bit. Okay, just going to scan down the bed here real quick. Yeah, you can see we need to mow. We have had 4 days of thunderstorms, so it's a little bit too wet to be out here mowing. But I do need grass for my garden, so not too heartbroken about it. We do have a break coming in the weather, probably, I'm going to say Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, the watermelon, my crazy cilantro plant. Yeah, these guys are just so happy, and they are blooming like crazy. These are the cantaloupes. There's all kinds of blooms down in there. Yeah, and they're starting to crawl out of the bed. The watermelons are too. Come over here. They are crawling out of the bed too. Yeah, it's so fuzzy. They're so pretty. They're very pretty plants. Alright, got another thing to go look at, so hold on and I'll be right back. Hey, we're going to take a peek in here at the carrots. Most of these, I just put my finger down to see how big they are. Most of them are about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. And there's always going to be little ones, but yeah, they look really, really good. I'm really, really happy. Look down here at the tomato jungle. They're growing like crazy. I think they have doubled in size with all the rain. And there are a few weeds in there that I gotta go get. But really, really happy. Yeah, nice and sturdy and green. Oh, and every time you touch a tomato plant, you smell like tomatoes. And I love that smell. Okay, we're going to come in here and check on these guys. They were planted yesterday in the sweltering heat. We did not get the thunderstorm yesterday afternoon that they had promised us. But we did get a little bit of rain this morning, about 6 o'clock this morning. And these guys were watered, I think 3 or 4 times yesterday. Yeah, they do look a little pathetic, but like I said, they are going to look that way for a few days. But they've certainly perked up from what they looked like in the heat of the day yesterday. So I'm really happy for that. But probably by the time I do another update for next weekend, these guys are going to be big and thick and green. And they won't look, nearly quite so pathetic. But, yeah. Now, they are calling for more rain today. In fact, we are actually on a flash flood watch for this afternoon into tonight. So, I did give them a little water this morning when I got up. And I did see on the radar that we did get a little bit of rain at 6. So, they should be okay until we get rain this afternoon. But I'm going to keep an eye on the radar. If we don't get rain, I will come out here and water them again. Yeah, come over here and take a look at the grapes. Yeah, they've got lots of little, lots of little bunches on them. Some of them towards the top are a little bit smaller, but they're definitely getting all nice and leafed out. And getting all their little bunches on them. Okay, I don't come over here very often. This is, okay, that's the hill that we can't plant on. And these trees out here, most of them are rescued maple trees. And they are really starting to get some growth on them this year. But what I came over here to show you was these pecan trees. And there are 2 of them here that are actually about 6 inches taller than me. These are my apricot trees in the background. But we have these 2 that, yeah, they're over 5 feet tall. They're about 3 years old. And I have, let me walk over here real quick. I have 3 little ones. Now he's only about a foot tall or so. And there's 2 more of them up here. They were planted really early last year. Got one more there. They're just growing like crazy. They have all kinds of new growth on them. Really looking forward to having bigger trees over here. Get a little more shade. A little more of a, like a microclimate. But as everything gets a little bit warmer, it'd be nice to have a little bit more shade. Okay, I almost forgot to stop over here. These are the bucket potatoes, and they have little flowers all over them. Yeah, it is time to get in there and put a little bit more dirt in them. Probably do that here in the next day or 2. Yeah, they look so happy. And, yeah, look at that big shrub box full of beets. Let me get down in here and see what we can see. Yeah, there's some pretty good sized beets in here. Now, there's always going to be a few little ones. There's a little bit of crowding in here from time to time. But the little ones eat just as good as the big ones do. Yeah. Lots and lots of really nice beets in here. I can't wait. I love to eat beets. I'm pretty sure I mentioned before that I can eat beets until I turn purple. Okay, just had to stop by and show you my magnolia tree is blooming. Yeah. So pretty. Sorry, just fascinated. Can't have a southern home without a magnolia tree in the front yard. Yeah. Glad she's finally actually getting a little bit of size to her. She's a little slow growing out here in the front yard, but it's all good. Okay, we'll just take a quick walk down the front porch. I'm getting ready to get those planters planted. I have some flowers that I've already selected for them. And Miss Nina got those for me from my birthday. And I have 2 red-winged blackbirds arguing in the front yard. But we'll walk down here real quick. Now, some of the slicing cucumbers are still yet to come up. But we have really, really nice starts in the buckets. Come down and look at all the flowers. And we do have some that are coming up. They're not all completely devoid of life, but we do have some coming up. Really nice starts in the buckets. Flowers are all really nice and happy. Peek in that bucket too. Yep. But lots and lots of pretty flowers. And I have all my little garden gnomes in there. You see them sitting in the pots. Every pot has at least one butterfly. So we do have some coming up. They're just coming up a little slow. More in the buckets. And here's the catnip. Now I did cut one leaf off and I gave it to baby. And it didn't take him very long before he had it mutilated and then it was missing. I'm assuming he ate it. But the catnip has been cat approved. Just walk down here a little bit. Now these are a bit younger. They just came up. Let's see. More in the hanging bucket. All the pretty flowers. And we have one here in this end pot. And this is crazy because I have no idea where this tomato plant came from. That was fresh dirt that had never been used. So I have no idea where it came from. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today. Now, we are still waiting for that big order of dirt, and it should be here very, very soon, like in the next 24 hours. Really excited to have, the sweet potatoes in. Now, they look a lot better this morning than they did yesterday, and yeah, they're going to be a little bit pathetic for a couple of days, and then they're going to completely go crazy and vine out. But I do have one other thing that I would like to do on camera. I do have 2 packages and a card here. I'm going to go ahead and open these on camera. Now, keep in mind that if you send a card or anything, if you tell me to not read it on camera, I will not read it on camera, and we do not give out anybody's last name. So let me look at this real quick. It does not say to not read it. This is a beautiful card. I am going to go ahead and read this. Hope your day does too. Happy birthday. And see, to a very special and lovely lady who inspires me to get out in my yard and garden to do more. And yeah, that is absolutely one thing that I love to do. This brings back so many wonderful memories of my childhood with my mom and her sisters. my grandmother and her sisters and my great-grandmother and her sisters. That's the kind of story I absolutely love. Thanks so much for all you do. Hope you have a wonderful, blessed birthday, Melissa. That is the kind of stories that really, yeah. And she made another note, and may you be blessed with many more. Love, Bunches. Those are the kind of stories that really warm my heart. And that is exactly why we started the Facebook channel and the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just going to get on with this. So, I have another package here to open. Give me just a second. Okay, and this one has a gift tag. It says, "Happy birthday, Kinga. Something to spoil your chickens even more." From Hagley. Grubly's World Harvest. Nutritious daily snack for happy, healthy chickens. Yeah, let's see if you can see that. I will definitely go out there and give this to them. Now, if you've ever watched me do anything around the chickens, anytime you get too close to the coop, they come running because they love, like, any kind of greens, anything, and they are spoiled brats. So, yeah, I'm sure they will love these, and I'll see if I can't get them on video. And now, this is something that I don't think they've ever had, so they might be a little skeptical at first, but I'm pretty sure they'll absolutely enjoy it. But thank you, and thank you from the chickens. Let's see if I can't get a little clip of them eating those. Okay, I have one more package here real quick. Happy birthday from Hagley, and yes, this is the same lady. I'm going to keep both of those gift tags right there. And Gardener's Logbook, a 5-year planner. Wow, how... Alright, let me look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I'm not sure I can give away every little thing, so I'm going to go to... It does have a contents page, and they are tagged for each year, so just kind of show it, and then I'll read it. The contents page says, "How does your garden grow? Plant hardiness zone map, bloom and harvest times, seasonal notes for winter, spring, summer, and fall, appendices, why and how to compost, container gardening, pruning basics, controlling pests and diseases, useful websites, suppliers and sources, my suppliers and sources." Okay. Yeah, it really does have a plant hardiness zone map. Oh, wow. Plant blooms and harvest times. Wow, this is absolutely fantastic. A lot of times we kind of scratch things down and keep them in a notebook. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. 5-year planner. Wow, thank you very much. That is, in the very back there's a little pocket here that you can add things to, and it has a strap where you can put it to any point you are in the book. That is fantastic. I don't know I've ever seen anything quite like that. How thoughtful is that? Wow. That will definitely be put to use, girlfriend. Wow. A garden requires patient labor and attention. Plants do not grow merely to satisfy ambitions or to fulfill good intentions. They thrive because someone expended effort on them. Quote on the back. Yeah. Wow, that's really wonderful. Okay. Let me get my mess cleaned up here a little bit. I will definitely try to make sure that I get on camera the chickens enjoying that snack. That book will definitely come in handy, and absolutely love cards. Every card that I get, if anybody sends one, you have to say you don't want it read on camera, or I will read it on camera, because yeah, I absolutely love to do that. But okay, do have to kind of get to a few other things today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when, yeah, I gotta wander around and show you something cool. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. Really should probably get out of here. We are expecting a lot more rain. It has actually rained, I think, today already 3 times. And we are on flash flood watch for the night. So, yeah, I do kind of got to watch the radar. Got to watch the creek and the corn plot, because we get too much rain and it starts to flood it out a little bit. I can mitigate it to a point, but yeah, still got to keep an eye on it. But don't forget, we love you, and we will see you in the next one.
Check.